What is going on, people? Ryan Wyatt for High Point Music, and today we're going to break down a beginner's guide to palm muting. So this one is specifically targeted for you people out there who are aspiring rock guitarists and want to get your hands on the foundation of a really solid palm muting technique so you can pull off some sounds just like this. So a brief example of some of the sounds you can achieve with a really solid palm muting technique. We're going to drop this intro, people, and then we're going to break down the technique, show you people out there how to get it working, and then give you some exercises so you can develop your own thick, chunky riffs just like that. Alright people, so as you saw with the brief little example we covered in the introduction, first thing we're going to go through in this tutorial is we're going to break down the key components of a really solid palm muted technique. So effectively what we're doing, people, is we're taking this part of our palm here and we're applying it to the exposed strings on the bridge of our guitar. So what this actually does is if I just put a bit of distortion on and hit a chord, you can hear that the strings are ringing out, there's nothing getting in the way, there's nothing cutting them off. So if I do that again, but I'm going to move my palm onto the exposed strings of the bridge, and you can hear like a really subtle fade and really heavy bass component starting to come into that sound. So I'll do it again. So that's the palm muting the strings, so they weren't too creative with this name. But effectively, if I maintain my hand position with my right hand, and you can hear that's a really chunky, percussive, and above all, accented guitar sound there. So that is effectively all a palm mute is. You can have light palm muting, which is really subtle there, or you can get further forward on the strings like that, to have really chunky sounds like that. So that's effectively what we're going to do. So what I'd like to do is give you a quick little A beat with a clean tone, because not everyone out there starting this one is going to have a big distorted amp or a really awesome set of stomp boxes to get those distorted sounds, but you can still practice this technique up with a clean tone. So that's what it sounds like in a clean tone. And off, and on. Alright, so we've covered the foundation, the fundamentals of a palm muted technique. So what we're going to do now is we're going to take a look at an exercise. So the thinking behind this exercise, firstly, is we want to develop the right hand ability to actually move in and out of the palm muting position. The second component of this exercise I've put together for you out there is I want you to develop not only downstrokes with your palm muting, but upstrokes as well. So particularly if you're interested in getting into more thrash or speed metal styles, I'll just show you like this. So anything which uses a really rapid alternate picking as a part of your palm muting technique, we're going to have to develop not only our downstroke, but our upstroke. So let's jump in on this exercise. So the first part, or the first variation we've got, so I'm just going through using these power chords. So we've got our open E5 there, I'm just using my first finger across the two strings like that. Then to our G5 power chord like that on the 3rd fret. Moving up to our A5 power chord like that. And then into our B5 power chord like that on the 7th fret. So what we've got going on with the exercise, people, is just so slowing it right down, people, we've got 4 beats for each chord, and on the first beat of each chord we're hitting that as an open chord, and then for beats 2, 3 and 4 we are applying the palm muting technique. So we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 2, 3, 4, 3, 2, 3, 4, 4, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 2, 3, So that is what we're doing for that exercise there. So just take your time, and the key points I want you thinking about with this one is keeping your notes really even all the way through. We want to keep that 1, 2, 3, 4 pulse moving just like that. All right, people, so the second exercise I'm going to show you, what we're going to do is we're going to incorporate a little bit of alternate picking into what we're doing. So effectively we're keeping everything the same, but with our right hand we're just switching it up. So we're going down, up, down, up. I'll show you what I'm talking about here. So we go 1, 2, 3, 4, down, up, 3, 4, down, up, 3, 4. So effectively what we've got going on there is the exercise sounds exactly the same, but the way we're approaching it with our technique, we've got our upstroke in our right hand, and we're really aiming to try and get that nice and consistent so that when it speeds up, you're not going to have a deficiency in whether you're going down or up. It's even each direction. So that's something to pay attention when you're practicing that up, and something that you really want to be aiming for with that one. So there you have it, people. So quick little tutorial there today, but very, very effective in helping you develop and get started, particularly if you're new to the palm muting technique and haven't known in the past how to approach it. So if you appreciate the content in this video, smash those like, subscribe and share buttons if you have not already. If there's any questions you'd like to ask me or content you would like to see on the channel in future, don't forget to leave a comment below this video or on our website in the comment section on the blog there if you're watching it there. If you would like to get my help personally with any challenges you are facing on the instrument, the best way to do that is to book a tailored 8-week video program where we consult one-on-one, and I put together a tailored 8-week video course for you to follow to get from where you are to where you want to be in the shortest possible time. Follow the links for that one below and book in today, as there is a waiting list to work with me in a one-on-one capacity. So I hope this has been really, really valuable, particularly for all you young aspiring rock and metal guitarists out there. Get this palm muting down, get it sounding super chunky, super fat, people, and I look forward to seeing you all in future videos. I'll catch you all then.